This is a weapon that can throw a piano over a football field. It can hurl a dead horse over a castle wall to spread disease, or it can launch a 300-pound projectile of solid rock at 120 miles per hour with enough force to turn a stone fortress to dust. And the most incredible part? It does all of this without a single explosion, without any chemical propellant. This isn't gunpowder. This is gravity, weaponized. For centuries, this machine was the undisputed king of the battlefield, the apex predator of siege warfare. It was called the Trebuchet. So, what was its secret? How did a seemingly simple machine made of wood and rope become one of the most powerful and feared weapons in human history? The answer isn't in magic. It's in the breathtaking elegance of its engineering. By the 12th century, Europe was a continent of fortresses. Power wasn't just held by kings with armies, but by lords in castles. And these castles were the ultimate defensive technology. They were masterpieces of stone and strategy. Walls were thick, tall, and layered. Attacking one was a nightmare. Early siege engines just weren't up to the task. Battering rams were slow and left your soldiers dangerously exposed. Torsion catapults were inconsistent, slow to reload, and tore themselves apart. To take a castle, you needed something that could strike from a safe distance, strike with terrifying accuracy, and strike with enough raw power to shatter stone. The solution arrived from the east. An evolution of an older weapon, the counterweight trebuchet was about to change the rules of war forever. To understand why the trebuchet was so revolutionary, we need to break it down into its three-part system of genius. It all starts with the heart of the machine. Part 1, the counterweight. This is the engine. By winching it into the air, human or animal power is slowly converted into a massive store of gravitational potential energy. The more mass you add and the higher you lift it, the more energy you store. When you release that weight, all that stored energy is unleashed in an instant. But how do you turn that slow downward drop into a high-speed projectile? That brings us to part 2, the lever. This is the trebuchet's transmission, a massive lever, deliberately unbalanced. It acts as a velocity multiplier, converting the brute force of the counterweight into incredible speed. But even this wasn't the trebuchet's biggest secret. The real game changer is part 3, the sling. This simple loop of rope is the trebuchet's afterburner. As the arm swings, the sling whips the projectile around. It effectively doubles the length of the lever at the critical moment of release, resulting in a massive increase in the final launch velocity. Releasing at the perfect moment, ideally around 45 degrees, to achieve the maximum possible distance. Counterweight for energy, lever for speed, sling for a final velocity boost. 3 simple systems working in perfect physical harmony. This was the genius of the trebuchet. A finely tuned physics equation designed to turn gravity into destruction. The reign of the trebuchet lasted for nearly 300 years, but no king rules forever. And the trebuchet's end came with a bang. Gunpowder. The arrival of the cannon changed warfare fundamentally. They could focus their incredible power on the base of a wall. Trebuchets were powerful, but they were also massive, slow to assemble, and couldn't match the focused wall-shattering power of a cannon. And so, the king of siege engines was retired. But its legacy is a testament to the power of pure mechanical engineering, a peak of ingenuity in a world before complex chemistry and engines. So, what made the trebuchet so successful? It wasn't just its power, but its efficiency. It perfectly channeled immense potential energy into a single, focused point of kinetic energy. It didn't just break castle walls, it broke the very idea that a castle was impenetrable. The trebuchet is more than just a piece of military history. It's a masterclass in physics, a monument to human problem-solving. It's proof that sometimes the most elegant solutions are found in harnessing the most fundamental power in the universe, gravity itself.